I don't need another more. Yeah. It is currently 2:53 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, August 25th, 2025, 8:25, 50. So about 50%, half or something, half of a whole. I was just seeing two hummingbirds flutter about, and they were exceptionally like I could, if I stood up a little bit, and here she coming in, like they was like right here, like right next to me, and here one of them go right there. Hey, birdie. And I just saw a lizard. Here she go right there. She getting closer. Okay, and then I just saw a lizard behind me. Like, I love California. I swear if I took it a Grady, I do. So we're back here with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, Divine Divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're going within and to the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations pertain to and correlate with you in your personal situation. It's an effort to create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High, as well as exercising our discerning intuitive muscle. Okay, you don't want to have it to be a case of, if you don't use it, you lose it, okay? And that backing up noise, somebody could be backing it up and reversing it, flip it and reverse it, something like that, okay? So, let's get ready to vibe and rock out. Let me get my hydration on, okay? I'm going to start reading this book later on today. I might read it while I'm out in the park. James Patterson, Target, Alex Cross. James Patterson is one of my favorite authors, writers, along with Dean Koontz and John Saul. Okay, John Saul. I think that's his name. Yeah, John Saul. Okay. I've only read part of one book from him, and that was enough. I still need to find it. It don't be in a library when I try to check it out. Okay, so 25, August 25th, 2025, 50, half of a whole. Okay, half of a whole. Something about twins, twin flame, twin ray energy, half of a whole. Now, none ain't either. Now, none ain't either. Okay, now, none ain't either. Okay, half of a whole. So, half of a whole. Okay, this could be whole, W-H-O-L-E, or whole, H-O-L-E. Okay, half of a whole, or a whole. Okay, H-E-A-U-X, that's how I like to spell it. In other words, H-O-E, okay, and not the garden tool. Okay, H-O. Okay, something about the housing, H-A-O, housing authority, something about that. HOA housing, something about a HOA or some shit like that. Okay, so as of August 23rd, Restless in Nightmares. These are previous notes and channel messages. Restless in Nightmares. Resistance halts the momentum of that which we desire. Resistance halts the momentum of that which we desire. Meaning, if we ask for something, but there's a part of us that feels like we don't deserve it, therefore further denying us of that which we desire, causing resistance, which slows down the momentum of that which we desire. You don't know me. You know the me you see in you. Let me repeat that, because I like that. You don't know me. You know the me you see in you. In other words, it's like a symptom or an aspect of projecting energies. Okay, you see in me what is really within you, otherwise known as mirroring. So you're mirroring us, but we're mirroring back to you who you really are. instead of you trying to mirror us, copycat us in our energy, our blueprint. The catalyst, okay, the prototype, if you will, the prototype and the catalyst and the prototype. Okay, you are the reason that something had to begin. Okay, you are the reason that something had to begin. Okay, you are the very reason that something had to begin. You are the very reason something had to begin. Okay? You don't know me, you know the me you see in you. We're all looking for relatability. Okay? Consciousness breeds awareness, and awareness breeds preparedness. Okay? I'm going to repeat that one again. Consciousness breeds awareness, and awareness breeds preparedness. This is August 24th. Playing dumb to the facts, facts on racks. Cash rules everything around me. Wu-Tang Clan 1993, which breaks down to 11. 11th house energy, teams, groups, and colleagues, or something about 2011. That which you're being called to create, created. Stop procrastinating. Okay. Stop procrastinating. Yeah, what you're being called to create, created. Stop procrastinating. I'm here for me just as much as I'm here for you. Pop, philosophy of philanthropy. Okay, I always want to say philanthropy. Okay, pop, philosophy of philanthropy. Okay, here I stand. Now these are some lyrics on the song I'm working on here. Here I stand right before you, heart in my hand. What should I do? What should I offer you to make you stay? I'm so scared you'll walk away and leave me here alone again. Shook within, shook without your skin. Okay? This is for my special somebody, wherever you at. I feel you energetically, and I believe you feel me. Okay? The darkness within the abyss. As you grow and evolve, the mission is to stay in alignment. So as you grow and evolve, the mission is to stay in alignment. Rehabilitating the debilitated. Okay, peace is the only option. So today, there's always significance and relevance in what I do. 50, half of a whole. You've created a new bloodline and a lineage. Now, none ain't either. Okay, meaning the people in your life, they ain't real. Your friends ain't friends. Your family ain't family. Your foes ain't foes. Okay, meaning the ones that you thought was your enemies and the one who actually got your back. So crazy fucked up shit here. Okay, half of a whole. Okay, you are the very reason something had to begin. You are the very reason something had to begin. Now, initially, I was gonna come out here and talk about the archangels in relations to the 7 chakras and the houses, astrological houses and things like that. I think I'm going to hold that for the reading that I'm going to do inside in my proper setting. Confirmation. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so confirmation on that. So I have access to all of my decks and everything in case whatever comes out needs to come out. Or whatever, whatever direction the divine leads me in, I'll be able to go. Okay, I only have a couple of decks out here with me. Okay, so we'll hold the archangels and chakras until later on today. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into some general vibes. Get out in nature, you know what I'm saying? Experience nature. When you do go out into nature, don't rush the vibe. Sit out, enjoy, take in nature, intentional breaths, hydrate yourself. Hug a tree. I did that for the first time a couple of weeks ago. And initially, now I swear for chicken and gravy, something about W and Y, so Wyoming possibly is significant. Okay. But, I hugged the tree, and after I hugged the tree, I noticed like a red strip on it. Now, I swear for chicken and gravy, I did confirmation. Okay, y'all heard the horn beat, so this confirmation. That red thing was not that red patch. I think my boo thing just got to work. I think I see his car. My boo thing in my head. Okay, I'll see when I get back. If he's there, y'all mark my words, and something bit me. If he's there when I get back, then I know my boo thing's car. Okay, and that's a hot shitty mess. Okay, he's straight. That's why you're a crush in my head. I don't cross those boundaries. But I swear though, it feels like there's a little. I don't know. We like actually accidentally touched each other's hand, like accident. I was trying to get something from I don't even want to say what it is because it ain't even want to sound right. But anyway, I was getting. He was handing me some, and you know how sometimes when you exchange things with somebody, you know your hands touch. You know, it's that kind of stuff. And we both kind of. There was a reaction. I could say that much, and I felt it energetically. I know he felt it too. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody could be dealing with. Having feelings for someone who is in all sense is of the word and meaning straight. They've never had an experience with a man, but you may be the exception, and this person could be having feelings for you. A heterosexual male could be having feelings for you, making him question his sexual identity. So this person could be pansexual, okay? Could be dealing with pansexual, okay? Pansexual, okay? And if that's the case, would you entertain, okay, let's say if you are hetero or homosexual, bisexual, whatever, could you see yourself entertaining the possibility of a relationship with someone who is pansexual or who is now identifying as being a pansexual but has never had a romantic and or sexual experience with the same sex? So okay, I'm gonna see if I can turn this into a poll and ask this question, because I want to know how many of you would be able to explore that type of, get down. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to the pansexual, to any community. Okay, unless you're a rapist, a pedophile, or a criminal. Okay, and some criminals I can fuck with. It depends on your intentions, on why you're a criminal. I'm just saying, I'm just being real. Okay, shit. Okay, I'm a gatekeeper. I walk the in between. So, I was born and forged in the abyss, but I'm of the light. Okay. So it's duality, something about duality, polarity, opposite ends of the spectrums. Wow. Okay, in oneness. From the third to the fifth to the seventh dimension, ninth dimension, something like that. Okay, so first out, initial messages, we got predatory nature. Okay. Somebody may need a root canal or a root canal to the root is significant. A thin line between love and hate. Yeah, somebody's a predator. They're obsessed with you. Okay. Stay calm. You're the pressure. Stay calm. You're the pressure for masculine. Okay. Stay calm. You're the pressure. Stay calm. You're the pressure. Predatory nature. Root canal. It's a thin line between love and hate. Okay. Round of applause. Okay, you deserve a round of applause. Fem masculine, excuse me. Congratulations are in order. Round of applause. Job well done. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing is noteworthy of and by the divine. They're very proud of you. Okay, something about March 20th and 21st. Okay, I did horrible things to you. I'm sorry. You got this. Keep going. Okay, so I feel like this is genuine. Somebody is genuinely apologizing to you. I did horrible things to you. I'm sorry, and they're rooting for you. You got this. Keep going. Okay, so I do feel like that is genuine energy. Somebody is really sorry. Somebody could have gotten wrong information about you and didn't do due diligence. Okay, yeah, this is somebody who may have once breadcrumbed you and is no longer breadcrumbing you. That's the card that just flew over. It was in the reverse one moment. It was in the reverse, and now it's in the upright. So what I just said stands, but there is somebody that is still breadcrumbing you, though. Okay, and they're angry too. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they're angry because you don't have abandonment issues. Okay, so they walked away from you, and you fine with that because you was gonna walk away from them anyway. Type of vibes. Yeah. A community built on lies will never prosper. A community built on lies will never prosper. This is high stakes for the masculine. We're high stakes now. Okay? We're high stakes now. Cry now. You may have had to cry now, but best believe you're gonna laugh later. Okay, those types of vibes. Okay, so I want to get some energy oracle out. Oof. Okay, so my bright idea of having this clogged was in 2 King. One moment, y'all. So that was predatory nature that flew out. So something could be happening with someone who has a predatory nature. They could be on their way out of here or something like that, going with the wind type energy, type shade. Okay, if you feel me. So we could be dealing with something like that. Okay, energy oracle. At the bottom of the deck, we have strategy in the upright 21, which breaks down to a 3. So third house energy, Gemini and Mercury. Somebody could be communicating something right now. If this is you making some sort of communication, I'm hearing online communication. The temple path. Okay, so 12. The consciousness unknown about spirituality and karma breaks down to a 3. So again, 3, third house energy, Gemini and Mercury. 33 is significant here. Ascendant master energy, a master teacher teaching master lessons. I'm also getting 12:33. So this could be 12:33 p.m. I'm getting Central Time. So that would be 10:33 Pacific Time. 1:33 could be significant. 12:33 is 1, 2, 3. Consecutive steps moving forward and finding clarity, finding and maintaining clarity within a situation. Okay. Eastern Time. What is that like? What 1:23? Okay, yeah, 1:23. Okay, 1:23, 3:33. 333, spirit is resonating. 42, spirit is resonating with a woman holding a coin here, feminine energy, male or female. 42, which breaks down to a 6, finding and maintaining balance, 6 house energy. Discipline within your routines and schedules, okay? 51, 66 is significant, healer of ages, so you're definitely a healer. Okay, shaman energy here. Yeah, 66 is significant. 366, 96. Yeah, 6. Period. Thinking man, so masculine energy taking action. While thinking in motion, action in motion. Okay, 46 breaks down to a 10. So completing something within your 10th house, Saturn and Capricorn. Professional path, public persona. They're called a hummingbird, delegate, vocal. They so cute together, fluttering about together like that. Okay, so I'm hearing jovial. Okay, so yeah, professional path, public persona, social standing, 10th house, Saturn and Capricorn. Okay, 50, angel of strength, 5th house energy, 5, upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion, 5th house energy, Leo and the sun, and then we got strength here, which is Leo energy. So romance, fun and play here. Could be between a woman holding a coin and a thinking man, a masculine and a feminine, regardless of gender here. Angel of strength, this is strong here. I love all this energy that's coming out. We got a healer, temple pad, woman holding a coin, thinking man. Angel of strength, all in the upright. The sun here, so we got the sun and angel and the strength here, right here. Look at with both Leo energy and tarot here. 2 of the most powerful cards at tarot here. Come on now. Shout out to my fellow Leos, okay? My birthday was last Saturday. Okay. I turned 44. Yeah, a woman holding a heart, okay, in the reverse. Okay, so we got a bitter bitch here. Somebody bitter about a healer. Okay. This old bitter broad. Okay. Indecision. Somebody's indecisive about something. It could be this thinking man, okay? Just because he's thinking it in upright don't mean that he's not in indecision. That's not, necessarily a bad thing. Something about the number 108 and 9. Okay, indecision. Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. Energy and vibes on getting here. Give me one more card, Holy Spirit. Cornucopia. Okay, so, or it could be this woman holding a heart that's in a decision, but ain't nothing good coming for them. Okay, is what I'm saying. or if this man is in indecision between a woman holding a coin in the upright and a woman holding a heart in the reverse, it won't be cornucopia if he or she chooses this one that's in the reverse, okay? There's no doorway to spirit, okay? Make the right decision. Somebody needs to make the right decision. Be very discerning here. Because something is amiss here. Something's not right with this energy. And I put that on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Fleece and feet was white as snow. Okay, I'm so anxious to get back, so I want to see if my boo thing is there. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, a culmination of legacy and inheritance. Okay, so come on, somebody, for the legacy and the motherfucking inheritance. You better, is what I'm saying. You motherfucking better, ho. Okay, I almost said homeboy name. I'm not gonna even say his name. Okay, Nine of Swords. Okay, in the upright, this is what's out in the open here. What people are focusing on, whether it's you or them. Nine of Swords. Nine, tested. Somebody was tested and they anxious about the results here. Okay, panic attack, anxieties, they all over the place. This person, or this group of people, is a hot shitty mess. They waiting for the results of something. Waiting for the results of judgment. Somebody could be waiting to be sentenced. Yeah, waiting if somebody could have found out something about somebody they was fucking with the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, Gemini Pisces energy here. Okay, something being laid to rest here. Four Swords and upright, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something's being put to rest. Yeah, somebody through with something. Hey, or this could be a vacation time. Relax, relate, release. Your Two of Wands, moving forward, making a decision. Yeah, somebody put something to rest and has made the decision to move forward without somebody. Or toward somebody else, possibly. This could have been this stinking man weighing his options. These are her options. Yeah, somebody, as a result of the decision made, I told you somebody was anxious. Now they panicking because things are slowing down. The decision was made and it did not go in the favor of a karmic. This is what I'm saying. Okay, a decision was made and it did not go in the favor of the karmic. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Okay. A decision was made. And not in favor of the karmic. Okay. And this is just that. This is just that. Whatever that is, it could move. Okay. And that's what the vibes are here. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? What's the issue here? Knight of Pentacles energy. In the reverse. So this is somebody that was plagiarizing your work, obsessed with your work. This is somebody trying to be you professionally. This could even be identity fraud here. Queen of Cups, yeah, your sweetheart. Emotionally intelligent and balanced, intuitive. You're intercepting messages from the divine at this time. Like Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel energy. Yeah, intercepting 13 is the number here. Intercepting the end of something. Yeah, four soul tribe, protection, fourth house energy, Cancer and the moon, illusion here. Yeah, you're getting something. You're getting something intuitively. It's coming in. Spiritual downloads. Yeah, the tower. It's something to do with your strong foundation. Okay. Four Cups in a reverse, yeah, sudden awareness. So I say you getting some sort of download. Four Cups in a reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's sudden awareness. Okay, Page of Wands, about somebody in the reverse creating conflict. Somebody that's a procrastinatory energy. I'm hearing a hater. Just a hating ass bitch. They're a pessimist. Okay. They're pessimists, so they want to create problems for other people because they have this negative perspective on life. Just generally speaking, they always negative. But you being blessed here, 11 by some sort of team groups and colleagues of flies is right here. So monitoring spirit, okay. Yeah, 5 of swords in the reverse. Lingering resentment, desire to reconcile. So somebody wants to reconnect with you, okay, but if they had the choice to do it all over again and betray you, they would, okay, but they would do it harder the second time around. But you defended yourself. You ain't having that bullshit regarding whoever this bitch is. Okay, this folk could kiss my ass. You following your heart, or somebody's following their heart somewhere, being led and guided somewhere. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, going with the flow or something. Yeah, 3 of swords and an upright. Yeah, this is causing heartbreak for somebody, and that's going to leave them stuck between a rock and a hard place, having to choose between the lesser of 2 evils. Yeah, again, at the bottom of the deck, combination of legacy and inheritance. You leaving somebody in the dirt where they belong, and you going to fuck on to your legacy and inheritance. You ain't got time for this mutt ass bitch, whoever this hoe is. The nerve and the audacity too. Okay, I'm getting from this energy. 2606 on the clock timer, so 266 could be significant. That's 14-5. Yeah, romance, fun and play. Okay, you're not in ruins, even though somebody intercepted a message from you or for you, something like that. Yo, like after this reading, I'm going back. I'm gonna see if that's my boo thing. Here go this hummingbird right here. She is so cute. And there go the other one right above me. Okay, this though is so cute. Okay, I am like in love with hummingbirds. They are so fascinating to me. Okay, so something about Charlotte's Web, I see this, silky is very thin, and I only see it because of the way it's reflecting in the sunlight. But yeah, something about Charlotte's Web, a spider, a black widow. Okay, so you may think somebody's a black widow, but they're actually a friendly creature and an unlikely ally. Okay. Okay, they're not out in the wilderness, neither are you. This is not an accident that you will all come into union. Whoops in the reverse. Wilderness in the reverse. WW in the reverse. Wonder Woman, MM. Something about MM, Method Man. Okay, something is not being reversed to somebody. Reversal in the reverse. Okay, you know who this person is. They're not a surprise villain. Okay, you know exactly who this bitch is. You know, okay, and no help here. 27 on the clock timer. This is somebody that you've known since you were 27 or since 1999. Okay, take your pick, bitch. Something about a big lighter. Somebody that don't like to work. Okay, it's not bittersweet. This is exactly what they deserve. Plot twist. Okay, this is exactly what this hoe or this bitch deserves. Plot twist. Okay, wrench in the works in the reverse. It wasn't a wrench in the works because it was never meant to work. You know what I'm saying? Let me write that down. It wasn't a wrench in the works because it was never meant to work. Yeah, it's concerning this robbery of progress. Somebody's actively trying to steal from you. Actively, like they consistently trying to steal something from you. Okay? It wasn't a wrench in the works because it was never meant to work. It was never a wrench in the works. Because it was never supposed to work. And those are straight up the vibes, okay? And that's on exclamationpointperiod.com. It was never meant to work. That's why there was no wrench in the works, okay? Let me get some cartomancy real quick before I close this thing out. And I need to go back and see if that's my book thing. Okay, I need to know, because the suspense is killing me. Because I really want to know, as much as I want to see him. This is such a shame, but it's not, okay? As long as I'm keeping it to myself and keeping it, telling y'all, but y'all don't know who he is, okay? Although I do think somebody told him that I said I had a crush on him. Well, no, if he knows, then so be it. But anyway, I just more so, as much as I do want to see him, though, I get a kick out of seeing him. Okay, but as much as I want to see him, I want to see if I'm accurate in knowing that this is this man's car. And if I do, then I need to work something out with Jesus, okay? Yeah, somebody in here doing some dark shit in a coven. Okay, a witch, bitch ass nigga, okay? It's like dark energy here. Your spirit said that's the motherfucking truth. Okay, this is they depressed too. Ace of Swords in the reverse in my cartomancy, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay, yeah, they depressed. Okay, it feel like backfire shit. Yeah, you keep regenerating and resetting with the Five of Wands in the reverse here. Okay, this some olden bitch. Okay, you're somebody that you show unconditional love to now. Ace of Cups in the upright, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The nerve of this bitch. Okay, either they're unsure about something, self-doubt, or this could be you now. Somebody in some self-doubt right here. Disappointment, disappointed in self. Okay, yeah, but 77 is significant here. 77 or 777. I see, speaking of my boot thing, 777. Okay, so about 877. 1977, 77, 14, and 5 is significant romance from the play here with Leo and the Sun, 5th house energy here. I don't know. Let me hurry up and get on up out of here. Look here. Look here. Look. You walked away from some sort of entanglement right here. 3 of Cups in the reverse to the Page of Cups in the upright. After you walk away from something, or because you walked away from something, there's a love offer here. I'm trying to tell you, somebody could be like into like Harry Potter or something like that. And somebody said you Nine of Swords in the reverse, evil eye because of this. And speaking of Harry Potter, I'm about to go, yeah. Ooh, somebody undercover agent for either the divine or the judicial system. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. There's somebody out here like that. Y'all, word. You heard that, bird? Bird said the bird's the word. Okay, he's a little handsome. He's very handsome. Okay, look at me. Okay, emperor. Somebody's an emperor here. You may be getting a love offer from an emperor here. Okay, Ace of Wands in the upright. So I'm gonna drop the mic on that. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, book your sessions. Until next time, I love you all. Bye. I guess y'all could. Well, I was getting ready to play some music. They gonna censor my shit, block my shit off if I play it right now. So I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye. If I could get this where I need it to be. Okay, bye. It's currently 3:29 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, August 25th, 2025, and we're back at it with another, what the fuck is that? General Timeless Intuitive Reading for my Soul Tribe, Divine Divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of the messages at any time that you come across them. Anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you're going within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, frequencies, vibrations pertain to and correlate with you and your personal situation. It's a way to help create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High, God, Source, Energy, Universe, whatever the fuck you want to tag the identity. It's all the same energy. Okay, and it also helps exercise your discerning intuitive muscle. Okay, going within into the Most High. Okay, it does all of that in my humble opinion. But who are I? Okay, who are I? Okay, who are I? Let me write that down. Okay, who are I? Okay, in other words, who am I? Okay, for the colloquial appropriate. Okay, who are I? So who are you? Okay, it begs the question, who are I? Who are you, bitch? Do you know who you are? Okay, and I'm using, yeah, you're somebody that saves lives, okay? As I just get into the initial channel messages, you're somebody about saving lives, so shout out to my fellow humanitarians. Who is that whistling? It's somebody from over there. I know it is. I just can't see. I can't. Let's talk about some hello. There's somebody out there. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck? Oh, I want to know who. I want to go over there right now. I'm going to find out when I go back over there. They say somebody help me now. Is this somebody playing? Hold on. Does it sound like it's coming from across the way, but now I gotta look behind me. Hold on, y'all. No, it's coming from over there. Is somebody playing? I'm gonna fuck them up when I go back. So anyway, so yeah, you about saving lives here. Yeah, pay attention to your spiritual downloads. Okay. Who the fuck is that? I know the voice. I just can't place it. And I'm trying to see where it's. Maybe if I take these earbuds out. I'm gonna fuck them up when I get back over there. And I know this picking up on this recorder, so I know I ain't tripping. Okay. So anyway, I just saw 3:33 on the clock timer. Okay, say the entire group is going down. Okay, now. Didn't this come out in the other video? The entire group is going down. Okay, no, what came out is, well, a community built on lies will never prosper. Yeah, the entire group that we talking about, your family ain't shit, fem masculine. These are a bunch of pussies and criminals here that we talking about. At least my family. Spiritual manipulators. Okay, these are people with fake spiritual gifts. Yeah, somebody going to court order. They're trying to get in good. Yeah, somebody trying to get in good, which is giving me like Mercury's retrograde energy. But that's null and void. Why is it null and void? Because these bitches got cruel intentions. If this is your family and they trying to reconcile with you, don't do it. Because they full of bullshit, okay? They saying they up to the same old bullshit, trying to steal, kill, and destroy. I can't stand this. Yeah, trick or treat. Something about Halloween. Okay, bitch. You too intelligent for these bitches anyway. Spelling bee in the upright. Something about Aquila and the bee. So Kiki Palmer could be significant. Okay, and blood ain't always thicker than water. Like I said, in the upright, your family ain't shit. This got something to do with our family. Okay. Straight jacket, padded cell. Yeah, somebody could be going to the psych ward. Okay, being locked up. Okay, that's what they get. Yeah, because what? They want something they can't have. These old raggedy ass nasty bitches that we call family. Well, I don't call them family no more. That bitch, we're relatives. We may share the same blood, bitch, but we ain't family. Blood don't make you family. Blood makes you a blood relative. Okay? Shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Is what I got to say. Sorry, not sorry, bitch. Let me get some cosmic oracles out here. Okay, and this card don't even belong in this deck. But what's this? Yeah, Six of Cups. Yeah, so what I'm saying, this card don't even belong in this deck. It's a tarot card, and I'm doing cosmic oracles. But it's Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Okay, so something about the cops. Court order. Didn't we just see that? Yup. Okay, so something about the cops in your family. Your family going to prison. If they up to what I think that they're up to, as far as mine is concerned, they ass going to prison. Because that Six of Cups is bitches you know your whole life. Okay, results and recognition here. And that mailman is cute. I don't know what's wrong with my loins. I'm looking at everybody. He is cute, though. A nice little salt and pepper gray beard, so... Let me shut up, because... God, I'm supposed to be giving messages here. Regain balance. You're casting all your light on one side, leaving the other in shadows. Shift your focus now to illuminate the neglected areas, or imbalance will cause unnecessary troubles. Patience. The universe's timeline doesn't always align with our desires, but it weaves the future in its own way. The delays you're experiencing are preparing for the miracles you are waiting for. Forcing things won't speed up the process. Instead, it may cause you to miss the miracles meant for you. Be real. Okay, now I'm starting to see. Is this somebody playing, or is this somebody that need help for real? Enough. No more hiding yourself. Loudly voice your inner thoughts. Uphold your truth. When you speak up, you'll enter a higher vibration level. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go see if there's somebody for real, because I can't just sit here if it's somebody that need help. Okay, 7:20 on the clock timer. Okay, so I went over there. So it's somebody from the facility. Okay, because I called 911. I was on the phone with him. And then somebody, one of the workers, I don't know if he realized it was me, but he was like, "It's somebody in the facility, don't call 911. Okay, but I don't know. At least they got it on record. I don't know. I told y'all something about this place. That's why, you know, I might not find a place sometimes, the ideal place that I want to, but the first thing I find, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And that's in a couple of... Let me shut up. Self-mistrust. Self-doubt is holding you back from progress. Don't let fear dictate your future. You have the ability to break through these obstacles. Now is the time to free yourself and move toward your goals. Speaking of, okay? Speaking of, yeah, this card don't belong to this deck either. Okay? Victim complex. Okay, somebody has a victim complex. You think everyone is against you. This attitude attracts more hardships. Stop self-pity. Creatively create happiness, and the flow of abundance will pour into your life. That's for somebody here. Okay, the Hermit. Okay, going within. Okay, so we'll start with Tarot. We'll get into Tarot now. Since that card is out there, and that's the second card that don't belong in this deck, so we finna ride with it, okay, and see what messages. We're gonna go with the flow of things, okay? And if anything else fits here, then we'll get into that, okay? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles, combination of legacy and inheritance here. We got 9, so it's test time. You could be a humanitarian, life path number 9, rounding the end of a cycle. Okay, we apply the lessons learned. If you learned them, yeah, 9 of Wands here. You're very resilient. Last one standing. You was not used as a pawn. Somebody may have tried to use you as a pawn. That didn't go. That didn't take. Okay. Somebody was trying to get something to go the way they wanted to go, but you were resilient. You didn't allow it to go that way, whether unbeknownst to you or not. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody could be begging and pleading here. Begging and pleading for you to be real with them. But it feel like if that's the case, you are being real with somebody. Yeah, you're very stoic. You're strong here. It could be a Leo. You're being very real to somebody, but they just don't believe that you feel a particular way that you feel about them. They don't want to accept reality. Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Having to choose between the lesser of two evils. This could be a Libra, Capricorn, or it could be Aquarius or Gemini. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're on assignment or something is on reserve for you. It could be 211 still reserved. I'm getting those vibes. Okay, Reef. Something about Reef, a Queef. Key. Yeah, sacrifice here. So you went in within and you made a sacrifice of yourself for the greater good of others here. Because somebody was null and void here. Ace of Cups in the reverse, null and void. Something was null and void here. Okay. You couldn't depend on anybody else, so you made a sacrifice within self here. And that created some sort of conflict, home conflict for Wands in the reverse, because your self-sacrifice made you the Queen of Wands here. Somebody very bold, courageous, attractive to others. Sunflowers could be significant. Gold and yellow are significant here. Yeah, cats are significant here as well. Feline energy. Yeah, you're maintaining your territory, defense, fighting, maintaining the battle. Okay, you done took 6 bitches out. Okay, you done put 3 swords in the sand, in the dirt. 6 swords in the sand and in the dirt. You got the last sword. Okay, the resilience, 9 of Wands energy. And you're a seer, a high priestess, male or female. Very intuitive. 10 of Pentacles. We keep seeing this, okay? Combination of legacy and inheritance here. This is the issue here. This is what got people in the chokehold. Yeah, 7 of Swords after they tried to manipulate and deceive you. Okay, possibly try to steal from you. Yeah, this relationship is over here. You definitely walked away from somebody. Definitely walked away from somebody. A magician in the reverse. This could be a narcissist or somebody that can't create on their own. They could be doing spell work too, tossing magic all to and fro. Yeah, and they spread a lot of lies and rumors on your name, but you're being vindicated here. Okay, the straight out, you being vindicated. That's what the fuck I said, and that's what the fuck I mean. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, this a bitch. They still resent you. But they want to get back with you. They want to reconcile. But for the wrong reasons here. Listen to what I'm saying. Five of Sword in the reverse. Okay, air sign. We dealing with air energy here now. Okay. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Something is being expedited for you, though. It is something that don't include these raggedy bitches. Okay, it don't include these raggedy assholes. It don't include them. Okay. I'm going to get some final messages out here. And I'm going to wrap this thing up. Final messages, Holy Spirit. Yeah, the thinking man is out here again. 46 breaks down to a 10. Professional path, public persona, social standing, Capricorn, and Saturn, karma. Yeah, contract. There's a contract here. Libra energy here. 6. 466, 16, 7. It's how we relate to and choose relationships, partnership. Libra and Venus. Oh, something is not. Look at honey here. Cornucopia, there's no peace, there's no, somebody's going against nature here. Yeah, 21, strategy, breaks down to a 3, Gemini, Mercury, communication, finding and maintaining clarity, yeah, appreciation here. 15 breaks down to a 6, so 66, Route 66 is here. Stay right off of East Route 66 Highway. I kid you not. Second chakra here. Archangel Michael, so sacral chakra here. Angel Ariel, something about the natural order here. Nature. I'm hearing preserves, preservatives. Something's preserved or reserved for you or something like that. Okay. Something very like that. Sorry about that, y'all. Protestant, so yeah, there's definitely confirmation, sacral chakra, excuse me, y'all. Definitely sacral chakra here. Okay. What's this? Blossoming abundance in the reverse. So somebody's money ain't blossoming. That's coming out of under cornucopia in the reverse too, yeah. Yeah, somebody's bound to something. They all tied up. 23 breaks down to a 5. Okay. And they restless too. Rest and rejuvenation at the bottom of the deck here in the reverse. Somebody can't sleep. Yeah, trust here. Sudden illness. If somebody's fatally sick, okay. Who's this? Let me go ahead and go on over here. Let me get the bit on. Okay, trust. Somebody is really sick. Okay, trust and believe that. You think of my little hummingbird. I swear this thing is so cute. Yeah, flying high. Speaking of hummingbirds, flying high. We fly high. No lie, and you know we ballin'. Somebody ballin', okay? And the rivalry is over here. It's in the reverse. Whoop. Okay, it's in the reverse. Rivalry over. Okay, y'all hold on. Hold the freak on, okay? Hold the freak on. Notes and titties just flying all over the place. Y'all don't pay no mind. Look a bit. No, but seriously, okay? We got flying high here. We got flying high here and treasure. Okay, everything flying about. So I'm gonna just drop the mic here. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. Okay, fly high, balling. Okay, treasure. Y'all coming into some looking, honey, here, some munty. Okay. So I'm going to drop the mic on that. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. Book your sessions. Until next time, I love y'all. Bye.